Shut up and sit down.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to KF Podcast. This is the YouTube special, The Suicide Squad spoiler review. Thanks for listening. If you just found us on stupid interwebs, check us out. Google us, the KF Podcast. We'll show up on your favorite podcast catcher, YouTube, and your favorite form of social media.
Yep.
So we're gonna spoil the shit out of this movie because we just watched it on HBO Max. Mm-hmm. And we have the normal crew here, so...
Plus Logan.
Logan. Is Logan going to talk?
He's listening. I don't know. He can add some
Don't
value.
let him talk.
We won't let him talk too much, but he can add some value here and there. Like when we go, Logan talked, and we go, shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
I'm going to start first.
All right.
Okay.
This movie fucking sucked. This is such a stupid movie. It's just as stupid as the first movie. James Gunn's an idiot. There was nothing enjoyable about this movie. A little bit of comedy here and there, but it's the same stupid shit as the first one. I didn't care about any of these characters. The daddy-daughter shit again with you had Will Smith with his daughter in the first one.
They were the same
now
character.
It's the same character, but they couldn't get Will Smith, so they got Idris Elba to be Bloodsport.
Plot convenience.
Yeah, he's good with weapons. Everyone's good with fucking weapons. And Harley Quinn doing the same annoying Harley Quinn shit. Instead of like Crockett, or what was the guy? Killer Croc from the first one. You have King Shark. Yeah. You have a funny character. They have a drinking scene together. It's the same movie. The villains suck until you get to Starro, which that version of Starro sucked. I mean, and I don't know, just fuck you, James Gunn. That's what I have to say. People who think that this is the best superhero movie of all time, whoever said that should be arrested. Whoever said that, it was
there
like,
you go, Justin.
They're saying this is the greatest superhero of all time, you should be arrested.
Hey, don't kill the messenger. I don't
remember who you saw that said that, but people are out of their fucking minds.
It still has a 96% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
People love James Gunn. James Gunn can do no wrong. It's like he's the AEW of...
Whoa.
Like his fans will just be like, that's not any good. That's good. We love everything James Gunn does. They just marvel at him that he is just the king and he can put out whatever he wants. This was no better than the first one.
Brock, you want to go?
Sure. Talk about spoiler-filled review. The trailer spoiled everything that happened in this movie.
Yes.
Everything good.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. I did like some of the comedy, but I thought it was, again, too much. The movie could have been a half hour shorter. A lot of unnecessary violence. Mm-hmm. Just for the sake of having an R rating, I think.
Yeah.
Because it didn't really, do anything for the story or anything.
You mean like a building collapse and you have to show it smashing people's heads instead of it just collapsing on them?
That
or
kind of thing.
A dude's dick.
Yeah.
I didn't have to...
Or Idris Elba and, I can't remember the actress's name, Waller yelling fuck back and forth at each other 50 times in a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Just stuff like that. Just...
It's over-the-top nonsense.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just tired
to make it cool and edgy.
Every scene happened to have a gag in it of some kind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It just made me gag. Mm-hmm. But I didn't hate the movie overall. I just thought that it was too much.
Did you think it was better than the first one?
I thought it was too similar to the first one to say one was better than the other.
Yeah, it's just the same shit.
Because El Diablo and Polka Dot Man could be interchangeable.
Or interchangeable.
Because, he's more powerful than we realized he was.
Mm-hmm. Instead of having the, the Corto Maltese gang that was after him, you had the Joker and his gang. Mm-hmm. They were gonna interrupt the whole thing. They were like a third party.
I mean, if you line these movies up shot by shot, it's very, very similar.
Yep.
Yeah. With the job goes wrong. They're abandoned in there. They can't find them. It's the same thing, but they took Amanda Waller and put her to 9,000% overboard than what she was. Like, she's going to kill kids. She's going to do all this. Amanda Waller's not really necessarily evil in the comics. Like, yeah, she's extreme and bitchy with her stuff. She's like, I'll kill these fucking kids. I don't care about anything. Fuck everybody. Like, that was a little much.
It's typical superhero movie. The government's bad.
Yeah.
The government's bad.
always
The
bad.
U.S. was behind it all along.
That's such an overdone trope at this point.
Yeah.
And Starro was a victim.
Yes. Yeah,
Starro, the conqueror, who attacks planets and conquers them, was
Well, not
just
this Starro.
was just floating in space,
Yeah.
and he liked the view, and the evil Americans took him and tortured him and all that. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's got to be the theme of everything. Everyone's good, and it's just a big, bad, mean government that makes you evil. You know?
Yeah. I don't think Flag's dead. Someone's probably gonna help him.
He took a fucking.
They showed the
Rock
shark
went
go right into his heart.
Right into his heart.
Maybe he wants out. You know what I mean?
Well, they killed off all the people from the first movie,
did.
except for Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
like,
she's their Deadpool.
Yeah,
they're not
exactly.
gonna kill. They're not gonna kill Deadpool.
that's the reason people go see this movie.
Yeah.
Because she's the greatest superhero character of all
Yeah,
time.
so you're a superhero.
And, like, I don't know.
Well, go. What did you think about it?
I thought it was fucking shit. Like, I've never, like, and I get it. Like, and I understand that I like Marvel movies, and I just was watching Captain America, like, the first one. You know why I like fucking superhero movies? Because my life's shit, and I want to watch good things.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch someone that has, like, a mommy complex and sees Starro as his mother.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see this shit. Like, I'm just over it.
You want to escape
want-
into like
yeah.
superheroes.
Guess what? If I want to watch America being an evil government, I'll watch the fucking news. Like, I just am done with it. Like, I don't. This movie was 2 hours of self gratification. It was no different than James Gunn beating off into a camera for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like, I had no desire. Like, I lost it. Like, there's some things that I liked, but nothing to redeem the fact.
Yeah,
that
there's
this
a
was,
couple giggle moments where
Yeah.
you're like, "Oh, that's funny." John Cena said something funny, but every character is absolutely horrible and irredeemable.
But
like,
that's real life, Don.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why people love this movie, because life's not nice,
Yeah.
and this is a reflection of
Superman
the world
has it too
today.
easy. You gotta be blood
blah
sport.
blah blah. Well, fuck
Yeah.
you. Like, there's a reason why I watch these movies the way they are. It's because I don't want to see it. Like, I want 2 hours to escape, not 2 hours. Like, you know what?
I was just watching a YouTube video about that today about the way everybody's into these movies. We were talking about it earlier, me and Logan, about it's got to be so reality based. Like, this guy has mommy issues. This person had a horrible life. This person was abused. Like, again, we used to read comic books when we were kids and watch 80s cartoons to escape the shits of real life.
Yes. Yeah.
You wanted somebody that looked absolutely perfect and amazing and was cool and had this awesome life and was a superhero. That's compelling.
Yeah.
It's an escape to you to be like, yeah, I want to watch this. You know, and you can do some stuff where a hero has conflicts and issues. You did it with Falcon. You did it with Winter Soldier. You did it with people like that. But these characters, oh, shit. Harley Quinn is so annoying. She gets the shit kicked out of her and tortured, but they just make her too overpowered. You know? And I'm sorry. Starro's taking tanks and bullets and everything to the face, nothing. She just stabs him with a little javelin and goes right through his
Stabbed him
head.
in the eye.
In the eye.
Magic javelin.
Magic javelin,
magic-
his body filled with rats.
It's a magic, and his body filled with rats. How was that many fucking rats in that town?
What was an island?
Yeah, but where are all those rats at? Just under the city at all times?
Hold on. I know that there's a stat of how many rats are in New York City. This is the only thing that I'm going to.
All right.
That was an insane amount of rats, though.
So I like Brock. I didn't hate this movie.
You liked it.
But no, not really.
You loved it.
I thought it was the best.
It's okay if you did, Justin.
I
Don't
know.
let-
You were on Amazon buying your Suicide Squad shirt.
Don't let them
Yep.
bully you.
Again,
There's 2 million rats in New York City.
Okay. But there's like 5 million people in New York City.
That's fine, but you're taking the populace of a city, so that's a whole island where you think there'd be more because there's water and.
But it was like they swore enough
It was
to
World War Z.
Yeah, it was too much. It was ridiculous. She just pointed with that little dumb stick that Taika Waititi.
You know what? You know
Fuck
what
all
reminded
these
me-
people in this movie.
hey, don't pick on Taika Waititi. He was not responsible for this film. He just participated in
He
it.
was one of the best characters in the movie because he was in it the least.
Go ahead. What's your thought on
No,
it?
I kind of agree with everything everybody else has said, except I didn't hate it. It was too long. There was too much like over the top violence for no reason. The comedy, again, there were some funny moments, there were some good stuff, but there was too much. I don't know. This movie didn't need to be.
All of the introducing of all those other people that were in this movie just to kill them all off, like we knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, and that was...
They killed them off so like, what was the purpose of... Who plays fucking Yondu? What's his name?
Michael
Rooker.
What was the point of him being in that movie?
He's James Gunn's buddy.
Because he's James Gunn's buddy. Everybody was James Gunn's fucking buddy, so showed up just to get killed.
Mm-hmm. Or brother, yeah.
Or brother.
Yeah. And Nathan Fillion's TDK was stupid.
So
Well, yeah, we knew that wasn't going to be his character, but...
I don't know. I didn't hate it, but I think I actually liked the first one better than this one.
I actually think I like the first one better just because of the Joker.
Yeah.
I thought the Joker was really good in that and like really well done.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, it was kind of ridiculous, like some of the things they did in there, but I don't know. It was more of a team story and them coming together. It also doesn't make any sense, like why Rick Flag, as he was betrayed by Amanda Waller in the first movie, is like just back working with her, like everything's fine. Like I don't understand.
Yeah, he doesn't have the bomb in his head.
He doesn't have the bomb in his head. They also, I mean, the end of Suicide Squad 1, Joker breaks out Harley. Did the Birds of Prey movie say what happened to Harley then and with the Joker? She broke up. I don't remember the Birds of Prey movie. I wiped it from my brain.
She just finally had enough of his shit and broke up with him.
But then, like, now she's just back with the Suicide Squad again.
Well, she got arrested again.
She got arrested again.
She got arrested.
They
in
mentioned
what?
that she I don't know what she did, but she got arrested again for something.
Yeah, when she first came in, Boomerang was like, "Harley, what the hell are you doing back here?"
Yeah, because I kind of blurred that all out, maybe.
The best part of the Birds of Prey movie was that sandwich that she had at the end.
No, I don't even remember that.
I didn't even see
I don't remember anything about that fucking movie. I wiped that movie out of my brain.
terrible.
Look, what do you think about this movie? Did you like it?
No, I agree with what all you guys said about how this movie was basically just the first one, but more exaggerated and over the top, just so you could slap that R rating on it. It's just ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just wanted to get that R rating for the stupid, silly comedy and the over the top violence.
Yeah. So every Deadpool boner diehard with Harley Quinn diehard can watch this and go
That was so
Harley
cool.
took down a Star
That was
God.
awesome.
Like, oh, did she?
Give us the javelin scoop.
And yeah, who said
There
about
isn't
how,
one.
Is this a regular javelin?
It just says weaponized javelins.
For Javelin. What were you going to say?
About
What?
how all those other characters, that first 20 minutes is all in the trailers. You see everything with those characters,
Yeah.
and it's gone. Even most of the action scenes, so you see most of that.
Yeah, I mean, you saw most of the shit that they revealed already. I think they should have kept Starro a secret.
Yeah, you
I
fully
thought
saw
so.
them in the
Yeah,
trailer.
they should.
I think they did that on purpose just to make people think this is going to be a better movie because it has Starro in it.
Starro, I do think was probably up there for me part wise, but yeah, I don't.
They could have done so much more with that.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. This is the problem with DC. They can't do more with it because they don't know what that's going to do.
Yeah.
It's not going to tie into something else.
Yeah.
It's not going to be anything whatever's done in this universe is done in this universe.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll pull Harley Quinn out for something else, but Idris Elba's not going to be plot convenience in another movie. He's not going to be whatever. It's just.
I would have rather seen the end scene where they're she was going to blow up their heads if they didn't go save the city. And then all of a sudden in the background you see Superman and Green Lantern from far away just killing Starro. And they're like, oh, we don't need to now. Made a joke there. That would have been better for me than that ridiculous stupid rat scene and all that shit.
Well, you gotta redeem them. That these are good people. The system is corrupted, though.
Can't have villains anymore in these movies.
Yeah, you can't have bad
No one
guys.
can be bad anymore.
Yeah.
Because really, all the bad guys in it were good. There was this is Vince McMahon Shades of Grey all over this movie.
Well, Peacemaker was bad.
But he was doing it for peace.
He was doing it for peace.
He was in the
He
same-
doesn't care how many women and children have to die to get that.
John Cena. I was surprised at how good he was. I like John
Yeah,
Cena.
he's okay. I don't want to watch a Peacemaker show,
I don't want
though.
to watch a whole show about
I actually would.
Strange.
I would watch it. I don't know.
Why? What's going to be good about it? You know what I mean?
I enjoyed him in this movie. He was the one enjoyable aspect I had. This him, King Shark, and the rat was enjoyable.
Yeah, the cutesy rat that waved at everybody.
Yeah, it's a nice rat.
Yeah, it's a nice rat. It was so fucking long, too. It felt like 4 hours.
It
didn't flow well.
It didn't flow
You
well.
could watch Endgame for 3 hours and be like, that movie moves so fast.
If you have to tell me everything that's happening by fucking cutesy cinematography letters, then guess what? Fuck you. You're not doing a good job.
And all
with
the
your-
like 2 hours earlier, 8 minutes earlier.
yeah.
Before this, and I was
Oh, fuck.
And that stupid shot with Peacemaker's helmet while him and Rick Flag were fighting actually pissed me off.
Oh yeah, because it's just too much of trying to be cute. Like
Yeah.
Trying to be different. That's
Yeah.
James. That's
Yeah, I normally love his shit. This, not great.
you're the reason he exists.
I liked
right now.
Guardians of the Galaxy 1, and that was it. That James Gunn did. What
Like
else did-
Slither.
You always say that. But you like Slither. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck. I don't know. This is just a stupid movie. I'm so sick of DC movies and the shit that they produce. It's just terrible. And again, I take it back to whoever was saying that this may be the greatest comic book movie ever made. What were you watching?
I need to go out on
I mean, have you watched Endgame before? Did you never see that movie? Like, you know,
I'm gonna look up some
just the
reviews.
last Endgame battle scene is better than both those movies all put together. I could watch that over and over instead of watching this. Like, there's some really good comic book movies out there. What the hell were you watching?
Okay.
You know? I don't know.
the worst of the MCU films, and call me an MCU mark. The worst of the MCU films was better than this movie.
Well, let's just stay within the DC realm. Man of Steel is a much better movie.
Oh yeah,
than
Man of
this.
Steel
yes.
way better.
Yeah.
Way better than this. Watchmen's a much better movie
Yes.
than this. First Wonder Woman is a much better movie than this.
Yeah.
The 89 Batman movie's a much better movie than this. Batman Returns, Batman Forever.
I don't know.
Batman and Robin's bad, but Batman Forever, Tommy Lee Jones is better than anybody in this fucking movie. You know, there's a lot. The original Superman with Christopher Reeve is better than this fucking movie. I mean, come on. It's such a stupid thing to say that they're marketing as maybe the best comic book movie ever made. Fuck you. You don't know what you're watching.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
I'm looking at 5-star reviews, and I'd like to read some.
Good.
But these fucking blowhards are having page upon page of pontificating how wonderful
just
to
blowing.
cinematography this fucking jerk off movie
Anybody
is.
that says cinematography deserves kicked in the
Look how
nuts.
big this 5-star review is. It's multiples. Like it's just
You're scrolling.
yes. It's
Well, you're going through a couple there. Read
Yeah.
the beginning of one of them where someone's
all right.
ejaculating to this movie.
You may be wondering whether this is a remake of or a sequel to David Ayer's 2016 Suicide Squad. After all, it's the exact same DC Comics based concept. Blah 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 blah. It even stars several of the same. A reasonable question, but what? It's I don't need your fucking
shut up. Oh, God. We're
quote unquote. This is
Peacemaker when you need him,
yeah.
huh?
quote this. So this is the famous Suicide Squad. Unquote. The Suicide Squad is a 2000. I don't. Paul Lynch, fuck you. I don't need to.
This is those recipe sites where all you want is to learn how to make fucking fried potatoes.
All right, here
and
we
you
go.
gotta hear a goddamn life story.
A
About
day
the person
ago,
who makes
Anthony
them.
Dan said, "This is brilliant. Love every single moment of this movie. And this is a movie that's different and done in its own way. This is nothing like any other movie that's based on comics."
It's exactly like the first Suicide
Exactly.
Squad.
It actually hurts my heart.
At first, I just thought this was going to be an okay type movie, but this was more than that. It was too good and entertaining to watch. It's too good to watch. It's action
I
packed.
gotta wonder if these reviews are sarcastic.
I don't
They're
know.
just fucking with
no,
people.
do. Because you know what? I'm going to go out and tax some of these people. And,
Make sure you do it as the podcast account.
and what they're going to tell me is, number one, what are they going to say the first thing to me?
Go read a
Read
comic.
a good fucking comic book, dude.
Why don't we just change the podcast name to Go Read a Comic?
Yeah, go read. That's what we should. Go read a comic book show. That's it. Go read a
Gonna
comic.
rebrand.
Go read a fucking comic. Yeah, that's what it is. Because that's all it's going to be is people like, obviously never read, they think Harley Quinn's one of the best. I choked to death and died. Shut the fuck up.
James Gunn has created a cinematic masterpiece.
Oh, God.
This movie has so many twists and turns to leave you hanging on your seat.
the whole fucking movie was predictable.
He has executed and brought the atmosphere of John Ostrander's comic run of Suicide Squad to life with his own unique vision. Such incredible and talented actors
James
cast
Gunn
playing
doesn't
these
know
characters.
you. He's not going to put you in his next movie. He doesn't care.
marvelous sound design and visuals, and an interesting plot that will leave you shell-shocked.
Oh,
This has now
so
become
shell-shocked.
one of my favorite movies ever. This is a monumental cinematic project in connection to DC Comics. Incomparable artistry. Outstanding job to everyone who's involved in
I
this
can't
film.
anymore. I'm going to throw up.
This was from Ran Mazzaro from 31
Oh,
Minutes
fuck
Ago.
you, Ran Mazzaro, and your dumb shit. I mean, what are people smoking when they watch this?
A dark movie with a lot of action, comedy, and great scenes.
I couldn't figure out where it was going to go. It was I didn't know. I didn't put it together that John Cena and Idris Elba were going to have a problem with each other. I never knew that. You know.
The soundtrack alone is spot on. It is the unexpectedness.
And that's another thing. I didn't like the soundtrack for this movie.
No, it was nothing.
And
like
usually
Guardians.
his movies are like spot on.
All right, let's go to the ones we're going to agree with. 1-star reviews.
Few more, and then we got to wrap this shit up.
This was so disappointing. My difficulty is whose child decided upon the supervillain. Really, it was more like an episode of Doctor Who from the 70s, and one I'm sure Peter Capaldi would look back and think he could have played a star role as. Oh fuck! I don't know what this is.
Yeah, that guy. Fuck that guy.
Okay, listen. If Harley didn't break up with Jay and it wasn't part of Suicide Squad, it would be amazing. But come on, stop lying. The film was shit. Harley changed herself completely. Everyone dies. The main character dies. It was shit. Honestly, they changed the background on all the characters' backstories. Also, you can't kill the Joker with a bomb. I don't know what this person's talking
Someone
about.
killed the Joker.
Apparently in Birds of Prey.
She killed the Joker.
I think so.
All right, let's review this movie and move on.
One more. Just don't bother. Big pink and purple starfish are trying to kill two frou-frou and childish in comparison to the first. Characters are utter pants. Margot Robbie saved I don't know.
I agree, they're in her pants.
John Cena was torture, and whoever played Polka Dot Man should never work again.
Oh, come on. David Decalacabian.
I don't know what name you said.
If you like Disney princesses with a touch of Mortal Kombat, crack on. This girl's perfect.
Oh,
Crack on.
She was loving it.
If you enjoy the first
I
films,
like that actor who plays Polka Dot Man. He's been in a lot of DC movies.
He's
and
always
products.
was he? No, he wasn't Scarecrow.
No,
He's a creepy guy.
He was the weird dude that was in what's the movie everyone ejaculates to that Christian Bale did where he was Batman?
Batman
Dark Knight.
Returns. Dark Knight.
Yeah, and everyone thinks it's the greatest super movie
Those are
of
the
all
greatest
time.
superhero movies ever, according to me.
He was like the crazy one that was like shot or whatever to kill the. I can't fucking remember.
He was
in
He was
Is
the
it a
computer
police-
expert in Ant-Man.
Okay. Well, whatever. All right. Let's.
Anyway, let's
I need to. I don't know what I rated the.
let's give our ratings and then move the fuck on. Brock, what did you think about this movie?
I say 2. I smiled a couple times.
2 what?
Nondescript baseball caps.
There you go. Justin.
2 cheese wheels.
Wow. I thought you were going to be a little bit higher than that.
You guys bullied him into changing.
I know we did.
We did.
So 2 cheese wheels is technically 3.5
Yeah.
cheese wheels.
What is yours?
I'm gonna go 1.5 luchador masks.
Is that what you are now?
I don't know if it's that or bandanas, but I haven't really worn a bandana in a while, so I'm
How
gonna
was
switch it up.
Bandana?
It
Just
should be
gonna get
embroidered
only one
shirts.
Dragon Ball for me. Just one. That's about what I gave the first one. What are you going to give it?
Just one.
One
One
what?
what?
Just one.
1-1.
One.
One-
one
Logan
one.
gets the number 1s,
Yeah.
so he gives it 1 number 1.
You give 5 ones or 1 1?
Yeah.
All right, there you go. I don't know. Go see it for yourself and
What's
whatever.
the only
Don't pay
saving?
theater prices. Find HBO.
Yes,
Get it on
saving
HBO
grace is you can watch this on HBO,
Yeah.
whatever it's called, Max.
Yeah.
Go.
Just don't spend $155 on pizza first, because then you just kind of should have just went to the movies instead.
Oh yeah.
Go. Take us out.
All right, everyone, please like, share, subscribe, invite. Feel free to comment because I know you got all kinds of opinions on what we said, and we're going to ignore them and not pay much attention to it. So, yeah, have a great evening and get